Okay, so we are recording. Today is Young Carers Action Day 2021, and we have some of our lovely young carers that have joined us this evening. Thank you, everyone that has joined us. And we also have Wesley, who is our volunteer, and then Karen from Barking and Dagenham Young Carers, and myself from Thurrock Young Carers. So you all come up with some questions and topics that we can talk about today. So the first one that we can talk about is the opportunities that this project has given you. So try and have a little think about what opportunities you feel that this project has given you. So would anyone like to go first? Anyone want to be brave, or does someone want me to
Yeah, Alicia.
Alicia, go for it.
Of course, I'd love to start. I think probably for me, like, I hope you can hear me okay and it's coming through. I think one of the biggest things for me that changed my life was probably going to the Young Carers Festival in what year? 2018.
3 years ago.
Honestly, yeah, because that really did change my life for me. When I went back in 2018, obviously I was just your average young carer. And then from that, I got picked up by the Children's Society and then kind of became a national young carer advocate, which is crazy and insane in itself. And then kind of now being part of the Ministerial Steering Oversight Group for Carers, because we love that mouthful, and kind of doing loads of different things with Department for Health and stuff like that. It shows how such a small kind of thing that you can go to with your project can kind of really change your life completely. And like on a smaller scale kind of thing, I went to like the Stubbers sessions back in 2018 as well, and I've been working at Stubbers for, this will be my 3rd season now, so that's like crazy to think.
Yeah, so it's amazing the opportunities that you've had just by going along to an activity or a residential trip that have then kind of given you further steps going forward.
Yeah,
it's amazing. Thanks, Alicia. Who would like to talk next? Anyone who would like to say what opportunities? Don't be shy. Aaron, would you like to go next, especially as you've just done a superb film?
Put me up on the spot.
Sorry.
I don't know what to say.
That's all right. No, if you haven't got anything at the moment, because it is a little bit daunting asking these questions. So guys, try and think of what opportunities. It might even just be like a new activities, that's something you've never tried before. It doesn't have to be as big as a scale as Alicia's. Obviously, Alicia's opportunities are fantastic, but it might even be that, you know, you got to try ice skating for the first time and you would never normally get to do that because maybe your circumstances at home, or, you know, just meeting new friends, anything at all. Grace, I'm going to come to you.
I think the training courses have been like a big opportunity because I got my first aid qualification thingy.
Brilliant. Yeah, that's fantastic.
And just making new friends, really.
Yeah, well done. And also, some of you guys took part in a video with us in 2019 as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
So there's like that opportunity. I don't know if you guys have ever done a video before. I know Aaron's done one off his own back, but I don't know if that was something that maybe you feel that is a good opportunity for you as well, Grace.
Yeah.
That's really good, especially the first aid. Gloria, are you happy to talk about any opportunities that you feel that you've had from young carers?
Right now, I can't think of anything from the top of my head.
No, that's fine.
To be honest, I think everything was a big opportunity coming here and just seeing everyone. It's really fun.
Perfect. That's lovely. Dakota.
I've had a lot of very different opportunities. So in general, I've been to a lot of things I probably wouldn't have done.
Yeah.
I can't list any currently, but there's definitely things I probably wouldn't have thought about doing, and now I'm really into, and like communication skills and networking.
Brilliant.
How to sort of get into careers and things.
Do you want to say about what you've kind of done off your own back, which I didn't actually mention in our floss yesterday, but what have you
Yeah.
years
So-
Young Carers Action Day?
I've been fundraising for the past 2 weeks, and yeah, I've currently raised. It's just gone up to £290.
Woohoo!
Well done.
Celebration. She's done her own
Yeah.
Just Giving page, haven't you?
Yeah.
Amazing. £290. Watch this space. Dakota's going to come out with an activity that you can take to
Yeah.
and plan and everything like that, which is well in need after all of this lockdown and stuff. So very, very well done to Dakota, because that is amazing. Natasha, can you think of any opportunities that you've had from Young Carers?
I'm just proud of myself because I'm a young carer, and it's just really fun making new friends and learning more about young carers.
Brilliant. Well done, Natasha. Okay, so the next bit was, how has Young Carers helped you? So how as a project have we helped you guys? I'm going to come to, Alicia's got a hand up. Amazing. Go for it, Alicia.
I mean, I can imagine, Charlotte, you remember when I joined in 2017, I was quiet, to a shock to many. I wasn't very talkative at all, and didn't have a path to follow. I very much was kind of off on the side and didn't really know what I was doing. And the project very much helped me kind of gain the focus back and kind of give me a path to follow, as well as giving me some confidence, and now I talk for England.
Amazing. Yeah, so it's built your confidence up and that sort of thing. Fab. I'm going to come to Natasha.
It's helped me that you have to be helpful and show respect to others.
Lovely. Well done, Natasha.
Well done.
Gloria.
Well, I'm not sure how to explain it, sorry.
That's okay, no worries at all. Do you feel that the project helped you to kind of have you made any new friends, or have you tried anything new?
I'd say I tried a lot of new things too.
Brilliant, so that's really good. Fantastic. Dakota?
Well, the project's helped me sort of in quite a few different ways, confidence-wise specifically, because obviously I'm thinking about running for chair, and I would not have done that. For those who've known me for quite a while, I would not have even thought about that when I started. Yeah, and it's quite obviously the project's helped me in lots of different aspects, and obviously I've been through some quite difficult things with the project.
Yeah.
And I probably wouldn't be the same person I am today without it. So it's quite a big part of me.
That's
So, yeah.
lovely to hear. Oh, that's nice, Dakota. Grace.
It just helped me to because my brother's disability is very rare, and I didn't know a lot about it before I came onto the project, but ever since I have come onto it, I've learned more about his disability, and even my own mental health has helped it a lot as well.
Brilliant. Well done. Aaron?
Obviously sitting here listening to what everyone else has been saying, it's kind of the same thing. Obviously getting to know a lot more people who are in the same shoes as me, stuff like that. And
Yes.
a big thing is obviously building my self-confidence.
Yes, I'm loving this, guys. 3 of you have said self-confidence. Yes.
So,
That's
yeah.
brilliant, Aaron. And it's, what's nice as well is about the project is that you all have something in common, and that you're all meeting other young people that are in very similar situations to yourself. Sometimes as young carers, you can probably feel very isolated. But hopefully the project brings you all together and makes you just feel a little bit better. You guys are doing amazing so far. So next one is things that you have enjoyed at Young Carers. So I'm going to go to Gloria first. Gloria, what have you enjoyed at Young Carers, and whether it be a specific activity or something general?
I mostly like two things. One of the things would be seeing new people, and the second, I really like the activities because they're very fun for me. It might have been similar to my other answer, sorry.
No, that's perfect. So the activity, brilliant. Aaron, I'm going to come back to you.
Probably the thing I've enjoyed the most is obviously, I think I've been on the project 2 years now, if I remember.
About that, yeah.
Is, the fun and games, the laughs that everyone has with each other, the jokes people come up with, obviously going out with other people and stuff like that.
Yeah, I can't wait for us to go back to face
Yeah.
to face, guys. Oh, so excited.
Yeah,
We've got some
we need-
exciting plans as well, haven't
We
we?
need those yak meetings, don't we?
Yeah.
Those Pizza Express or whatever.
Brilliant. Dakota?
Well, obviously, I've been with Young Carers since pretty much as long as I could really remember. I've been obviously in the project for a while, and I've sort of grown up with people. It's like a sense of community. So we've sort of formed our own friendship groups with people who you wouldn't have necessarily met or even thought about talking to. Yeah.
So true. That's a brilliant one. Natasha?
I like making new friends,
Yeah.
and like the activities are really fun as well, and it makes me just really like proud.
Oh, that's lovely. Well done. Grace, what have you enjoyed about being at Young Carers? Things that you have enjoyed?
Obviously just like the going out with people like in the same situation as like me and all of us, but like the activity that I enjoyed was when we went to that dessert place in Cotters, because
Oh yeah.
because of my brother's like dietary like thingies, we wouldn't be able to go there because he wouldn't be able to eat anything there.
Oh,
yeah,
that's such a good point.
yeah.
Yeah. So an opportunity of you wouldn't normally get to do with your family, that we've kind of given you that opportunity. Brilliant. Alicia.
Oh, there's so many things I could mention here. I definitely kind of reiterate what everyone said about kind of getting to meet people that you probably would never have met before. And like I literally, like Grace and Dakota, and there's so many others, like I've literally seen them grow up from like children to like now being mature children. And it's crazy to like think that, and it's really nice to have seen so many of them kind of develop into the people they are today and kind of help them along their like path and stuff like that. And I think the project has like kind of helped in that sense, and it's also kind of my favorite activity, which I kind of took over, thanks Charlotte, from subgroup to flag, and kind of seeing that grow and kind of seeing faces return and, you know, kids actually enjoy coming to that session. It kind of is something I've really enjoyed.
Brilliant. Yeah, fantastic. Okay, guys, so the next bit is thinking of your top 5 skills. So as we know, the theme this year is young carers, protecting young carers' future. So can you try and think of your top 5 skills, and it can literally be anything at all. So, I mean, who would like to go first on this one? Oh, we've got 2. We'll go with Dakota. Go, Dakota.
It might come as quite a shock to a lot of people, but one of my top skills I've sort of developed into is that I have I'm lacking a lot. I used to lack a lot of confidence, and public speaking was not a good place for me, and I still struggle with it now, but I'm a lot better. And obviously through the video and the whole presentation of the video, I got to do a speech, and obviously that has helped me quite a lot considering what I want to do. And yeah.
So public speaking is one of your top 5 skills.
And confidence, yeah.
And confidence. Fantastic. Okay. Alicia, go for it.
I was gonna say probably like one of my top 5 is kind of communication. I think my like communication, like Dakota said with public speaking, it's improved so much while I've been with the project, and I've kind of, from the opportunities I've had, I've kind of got to practice my public speaking and getting to speak in front of groups of young people. I think it's been something that I've really developed over the past few years.
You've also been on the radio as well, haven't you?
A numerous amount of times, yes.
Yes. No? Amazing. So definitely that's one of your skills, which is fantastic. Aaron, one of your top 5 skills.
Oh, see, obviously one of my skills, which has obviously come alive recently, is obviously being a photographer and sound engineering person to create the amazing video what I just done.
Brilliant.
Obviously, got them two, and then what other, obviously, being funny.
No, that's fine. I mean, you've given us some of your skills, so that I don't expect you guys to name all 5 of them, but that's brilliant. Yeah. So, and the good thing is that you've kind of taken something with one of your skills and you've done something with it, which is amazing as well. Gloria, can you think of one of your top 5 skills?
I can't.
That's okay. No worries at all. Natasha.
Before I was not really talking and being shy, but now I'm really like, I want to know like things.
Brilliant. Well done, Natasha. Grace?
Yeah, like Dakota said, like confidence and also like more understanding of like other people, I guess, in a way.
Yeah.
Like, understanding other people's emotions and other people, how they might be going through stuff, or yeah.
And that's a really big skill to kind of take forward with you going, in every aspect of your life. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so talking of that, let's think about your futures and your dreams. Think about where you guys see yourself in the future. What are your aspirations? What do you want to do? So just give us a little insight on that, because we had Nina yesterday where she said the quote, "Caring won't hold me back." So, what are your futures and what are your dreams? I'm going to go to Alicia first. Go for it, Alicia.
Oh, I love this question because I love the question. For me, my hopeful like kind of career plan thing would hopefully to be working policy, public affairs, and kind of changing UK policy. And my kind of special interest would be kind of children's human rights, as I really want to kind of ensure that children's rights are kind of protected in the UK, as it's something I'm really passionate about, and kind of through the project I've kind of found like a love for, because I really think that children's rights are so important. That's kind of what I want to do as like for my future.
Love that.
Oh, Alicia, yay.
Go, Alicia. Who wants to go next? Go, Dakota.
Well, both inside the project and obviously after. So first I'll start with inside the project. I want to become chair and sort of take a more centre role.
Brilliant.
Because I just want to give back really, because I do have a lot of things dedicated that I have sort of sprouted from young carers.
Amazing.
And the skills, yeah. And outside, externally, I want to go to university and become a brain surgeon.
Love that.
Yay.
Yeah, university.
Cool.
Brilliant one. Natasha's got your hand up. Go for it, Natasha.
I want to be like a adult young carer because I really love children and I really want to help people more.
Oh, that's lovely. So Natasha, when you say adult young carer, do you mean like a little bit like what me and Karen do, where we help you guys, like our sort of project work? Amazing. Yeah. That's really nice to hear. Gloria?
Something I've always really loved and desired would be acting. Since I was like kind of young, I really love to do it.
Brilliant. Love that. Really good. Grace?
I want to work with like special like needs kids, like in like tree talks or school like that. But yeah, I think that for me being a young carer is really like pushed me to want to do it more.
Yeah. Amazing. Aaron?
Well, I got 2 dreams at the moment in time. It's obviously one, have my own radio station or go work for Global,
Brilliant.
Or the other is be a sound and lighting engineer in one of the main theatres in London.
Guys, I'm loving all of
It's
these.
brilliant.
It's so good. It's so good to have these aspirations and dreams, giving you something to work towards. But also, with most of them, it seems like the project's kind of helping you have them opportunities and helping you along the way as well, which is really, really good. So next one is, how did you come across Young Carers? If you know that, did you personally come across it, or was it that you kind of, your school got you involved with Young Carers? You might not know the answer to this question, but we'll go round anyway. We're going to start off with Gloria.
How I got into Young Carers was actually from a recommendation from my school.
From school, yeah, brilliant, fantastic. Grace?
Sorry, that's me. I do apologise.
I think it was just like Facebook, because like one of my mum's mates, her kids like came here, and like I didn't even know what a young carer was. Wasn't even aware that I was like a young carer or anything. But like I was like debating whether to go or not. But I'm really glad that I did, because yeah.
That is such, I'm so glad that you said that you didn't even realise you was a young carer, because what we find with so many young people is that it's their everyday normal for them. So, they don't realise that actually it is something that you are doing is actually not necessarily normal, and that that there is support out there for you, and the fact that the power of social media as well, which is amazing. Brilliant, Grace. Natasha, you've got your hand up again. Where did you hear about Young Carers?
Because my brother was actually in a young carer, and I was like, I wanted to go. I think it was a really good thing to do.
Brilliant. So your brother was involved in Young Carers. Amazing. Aaron?
Obviously, I just had to ask Dad the question because I didn't know nothing about it until Hannah come round one day and just showed up with paperwork. Dad said a family support worker obviously got me and Bobby and Zoe involved, obviously, because we've been caring for Mum for ages and stuff like that.
Perfect. Yeah. So family support worker, which is amazing. Alicia?
Right, you go sit in with it.
I was kind of, I think I'm quite similar to Aaron in the sense that I kind of came from the family support worker side of it, but then I also had my school refer me as well.
Brilliant. Okay, perfect. Dakota?
I'm not really sure, because I was like sort of just
I think for you, I actually
Yeah.
know that because you was with the under 8 Young Carers,
yeah
got referred from the under 8s and come to us when you was 8. So that's where you came from, and I think Mum's involved with SNAP as well.
yeah
So I know that we
so I
kind of,
was sort of in the system.
we linked in with SNAP. So we've got Lacey that's just joined us. Hi, Lacey. Just to let you know, Lacey, we are recording this Zoom meeting and we're just having a general chat about some of the pointers that everyone come up with yesterday. So I'm going round and asking questions, and if you feel happy to answer, then by all means, it would be great for you to answer, but there's no pressure. So just when I come to you, just unmute yourself when I say your name. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Fab, brilliant. Okay, we're on the last 2 anyway, actually now. So this next one is how you help people in Young Carers and maybe at home. So whether you want to talk about your caring role as such, you don't have to. If you want to talk about who you care for, or generally how you help other people. Who would like to go first? Alicia.
I was going to say, I don't mind taking this one first because I'm the oldest. I think something that I've kind of done a lot as I've kind of grown in the project is kind of definitely kind of, especially I think Dakota can relate, is kind of not mentor, but kind of be a mentor for some of the younger ones and kind of, be like a big sister and be that person the other end of the phone if they ever need anything or just want to kind of chat to someone. I think it's something that I kind of have done, not just with the project, but kind of young carers that I've been to school with and kind of been in sixth form with. And it's something that kind of I quite enjoy doing, just having like connections with young carers like in school, with the project and up and down the country, just because it gives you connection and then you kind of are helping as well.
Brilliant. So
In terms of
helping other
me,
young parents.
oh.
No, go on.
Yeah, pretty much. I was gonna say kind of that is kind of the main thing I've kind of done with the project, and then kind of help with flag and kind of inspire some more people to get involved, kind of speaking up about their story.
Brilliant, amazing, well done. Aaron.
Well, obviously, my thing, what obviously I do is, if within the project, obviously, if I just make people happy, like make them laugh, stuff like that. So, obviously, yeah.
And we all need a bit of laughter, guys, don't we? So
you can ask Karen that one. How like I could just sit there in the room, say like one thing, and everyone's laughing. So.
I need to come to these sessions with you as well, Aaron. Brilliant, love that. Lacey, would you like to answer?
Yeah.
Okay, so what sort of things, how do you help people either at home or in young carers?
At home, I would help my mum with all kinds of jobs around the house because she's not getting like help if I'm not doing it. So I'll go and help her, and as well with my little sister.
Amazing, well done, Lacey. Grace?
So yeah, like inside of like young carers, like Alicia said, just like mentoring the younger ones, I guess, and just because obviously we can relate to them and all of us can relate, so it's easier to help them rather than someone who doesn't understand what young carer is or what they really do. But like at home, like for my brother, I care for my brother. Like I'll help my mum because like when she does his tubes at night, she doesn't like have enough hands to like do everything, all of his like syringes and stuff, so I'll help with that, or just like things around the house that she needs help with and he needs help with. Yeah.
Amazing, well done. Dakota?
Well, yeah, same as like Grace and Alicia sort of said. Obviously, I'm the youngest out of that sort of group, so I sort of connect with both sides of it. So I've had Alicia was sort of my mentor and aspirational goal. So I get both sides of the story, and it's a lot easier for me to sort of help people because I've sort of had it. And but I had the help, and I sort of know what techniques work and do not work.
Yeah.
And obviously, I care for my brother, so I do quite a lot of, I don't know, it's like just general things around the house that sort of people sort of think are, don't really know, quite. So yeah.
Oh, I know what you mean, exactly. So you help a lot with your brother at home.
Yeah.
Perfect, well done. Gloria?
I would also say that I help my younger brother a lot to try and play with him, to try not to keep him bored. And
Brilliant, well done, Gloria. And then Natasha?
I try to help my mum with cooking and around the house because she always works every day and she always needs rest, so I always help her.
Amazing, brilliant, well done, guys. And then the last one is something that I just added on this morning, was just talking about you guys as young carers and how your experience has been with lockdown, because we've had one of the strangest years that no one would have thought that we would have kind of all gone through. So your experience of lockdown, whether that be positive, whether that be negative, and also how you're feeling about things kind of opening up and going back to normal as such. I'm going to come to Grace first, if that's okay.
Yeah, so I went through quite a lot in the first lockdown with my brother because a lot of his like needs and like escalated a bit. So then Becky got us in touch with like a social worker. So I've got a social worker now, and my brother's now got a carer that comes in every Saturday as well. So it's benefited lockdown's like done good stuff, but then also bad stuff like the beginning. But we've got a lot of help out of it. So yeah.
Brilliant, amazing, well done. Natasha?
I think the lockdown is like being really bad because there's some people that are old and they have a sickness, so they can't go to the hospital because everything is closing down. And I think that like it's just really bad. I don't really like it.
Don't like it? No. Okay, well done for answering that honestly. Gloria?
Lockdown wasn't the best, but I feel kind of fortunate that nothing that has happened to my friends or family. It is quite annoying that you have to stay 2 meters apart, but if you're doing this for the better good, it makes you realize that this is really worth it.
Oh, perfect. Well done, Gloria. Aaron?
Well, this whole pandemic thing's been a roller coaster. Obviously,
Definitely, good way to describe it.
Literally, as people say, it's a roller coaster.
Oh, we've lost. Oh, yeah, you're back.
At the beginning of it, obviously that's when my depression started. But going through to like second lockdown, and obviously now it's slowly like eased away, and it's been like straining because I haven't had what I can remember for the first lockdown and stuff like that. I haven't actually had a day off of school. I've been going in constantly, trying to get my GCSEs up and stuff like that. So it's been hard.
So it's impacted your mental health, would you say?
Yeah, a lot.
Okay, and are you year 11 then, Aaron?
Yeah, year 11. I'm leaving school on 25th of June. So
yeah, so it's for those year 11s or those doing exams or was meant to do exams last year and didn't have the opportunity to do them, it's very, very difficult as well, isn't it? I'll go on to Alicia actually, as she's smiling because I know that she's spoke previously.
So I'm a year 13, to say the least. I think lockdown being a sixth former in lockdown has definitely been challenging itself, and I myself, my mental health has I struggled a lot, especially in lockdown 2. That was kind of when my mental health went really quite bad. Like Aaron, I was in school in lockdown 1, and then kind of in lockdown 3 I was also going in. So it wasn't too bad that I was kind of not going in, but kind of my mum lost her job in the lockdown 1, so that was quite tough on kind of us and kind of financially trying to repercussions that come with it and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's very difficult, and that's a really good point that you made, obviously, in regards to mum's situation. Financially for a lot of people, this pandemic has impacted a lot of people, which puts a lot of stress on people's well-being and things like that as well. You're all doing amazing. I think I've asked everyone apart from Lacey. Lacey, do you want to talk about? Oh, and Gloria. No. Oh, and Dakota. Dakota, sorry. It's because I thought you was pointing up and Gloria's above you. So, Lacey, and then we'll come to Dakota. Sorry, Dakota.
Yeah.
Lacey, young carers in lockdown. How's your experience been in lockdown?
It's been really good and a bit bad. It's been good because I've got I get more time to catch up on my spellings and times tables. I don't get a lot of time throughout the weekends and I'm at school.
Brilliant. Okay.
And the bad thing is my little sister spends more time running around everywhere.
Bless her. And it's all kind of you're all in the same house, aren't you? There's no way for you guys to get a break, although as a project we've been running virtual activities. It doesn't necessarily give you the break that you would normally have away from be your sibling or your parents or something like that. So that's a really good point there, Lacey. Dakota.
I sort of had sort of a relatively positive lockdown considering circumstances. I was fortunate enough to be able to go into school for the first lockdown,
Yeah.
both because my dad's a key worker and obviously through young carers. In the second lockdown, obviously it was like over holidays, so I didn't really get a lot of relief there. And then in the third lockdown, I sort of decided to stay home because it was quite a lot. Because I'm doing my options, I've just chosen my options, so I had to sort of work out what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And yeah, but I had a really positive. Yeah.
And that's good as well, because I think some people are taking a bit positive from it, some people are taking a little bit of negative from it. It's all exactly as Aaron said, it's like a roller coaster. But I think the last year has been a roller coaster because at one point things did open up a little bit and we was fortunate to do a few face-to-face activities, and then it was like, no, back to lockdown. So it kind of, it's been very strange, hasn't it? Guys, you have all done amazing in answering all of them questions. Everyone just did really, really well, and it's so nice to hear about your dreams and your futures as well. Does anyone have anything else they would like to say before I kind of stop recording? Anyone else want to kind of say anything, give us a little quote or anything at all? I'm putting you all on the spot now, aren't I?
No, not really.
No, you're all good, Lacey.
There's one thing I've got to say.
Like
about the video. All I've got to say is thank you to everyone in this project. Obviously, if it wasn't for everyone helped me build up my self-confidence, I wouldn't have been able to sit there and do that.
Love that, Aaron.
Yeah, well done, Aaron.
Stuff like that with obviously the school and people who've obviously bullied me in the school. I'm sitting there going, like, my anxiety is going through the roof right now. Don't know how people are going to react to it. And I thought, I can sit here and go, oh, wait, I want to stop this. Or I can sit here and go, well, for a good cause, everyone's going to like it. So I just want to say thanks.
Oh, well done, Aaron. And you know what?
Yeah.
You should be so proud of yourself, because exactly as you said, is, you in the back of your head, you're thinking, oh, the bullies, or what's this person going to say? But you took that leap and you done it, and you should be super, super proud of yourself because it's a fantastic video. So well done. Alicia, I know you was about to say something.
I was going to say, I could say a lot, but like, I think the biggest thing for me is kind of like, it's very kind of, a lot of people don't like to talk about kind of their actual story and kind of, talking about it so openly, and kind of, it's something I myself have struggled with a lot in like over the years. But kind of the best thing that I found about speaking out is the change that it's made to so many young carers' lives across the country. Yeah. And for me, knowing that I changed government policy and kind of have changed the way that young carers are seen, just is crazy. Just because I'm talking about my story, it's allowed so much more to happen. Definitely. And I think it's just incredible. I think some of the opportunities that can come from some of the things you get from young carers, and I think I'll forever be grateful. Like, even though I'm never going to leave, because I'll just come back as a worker, but like, I think the one message I always kind of have to the younger ones is like, if you speak out, you never know where that could lead to. And for me, like, it's been incredible, and kind of helping write the COVID guidance, and kind of some incredible opportunities that I would never have thought have come just from the project.
Amazing. And that's so true. And it's about taking that leap, as much as kind of maybe self-confidence and things like that. Like, that's the really good thing about what you guys have done, which Aaron has said, you've said yourself, and then obviously some other young people have said previously as well. Anybody else would like to say anything before we switch off? No, we're all good. Okay, guys, I'm going to say thank you very, very much.